Would you be comfortable disclosing a monthly revenue from their agency, or is it
We're doing
confidential?
consistent 5 figures a month right now. It kind of fluctuates because I have my clients on revenue share. So based on the amount of sales they bring in that month, it can be up, it can be down, but we're doing consistent 5 figures.
What is the youngest you've seen someone succeeding as a copywriter?
Teenage years. I mean, it really depends on how much work someone puts in. You know, it's not like an age thing. I've seen wins in the real world from someone. I don't remember how early I saw it, but I know that there's people that are like not even in their 20s making money with copywriting. I've also seen online and like a bunch of other places people making copywriting or people making money like running an ads agency on TikTok or doing copywriting services at like 16.
Mhm.
I mean, it's really just can you produce results? Did you learn the skill and are you putting in the work?
And now, advice for people who are considering joining the real world. If they're a non-native speaker, would they still be able to learn copywriting and do well with it?
Yeah. So there's this what's the word? A superstition, I guess you could say, in the copywriting community that non-native English speakers can't write copy. And that's only true if you believe it. Because think about it, copywriting is the art of taking ideas and putting them into very simple and easy to understand words. In essence, it's just a very macro level communication on a like wide scale. So you have to be a good communicator and you have to be able to say a lot with very few words. So if your first language is in English, in order to do that, first you need to translate the idea into the words of your primary language. And then you have to take those words and translate them into English. And since things get lost in translation, that can actually make for better copy because if you say like one thing in 100 words, like let's say you're Russian and you have like 100 words to say one thing, maybe it only takes like 25 or 30 words to say the same thing in English. And part of copywriting is you want to say more with less. So the actual process of taking an idea and having to filter it through a different language can actually make you better. It might be a little bit more work, but if you do it properly, I mean, your copy will just be on point because now you have a very powerful idea that's being said in very few words. And
Mhm.
you're also less likely to use giant, exquisite, ridiculously gigantic vocabulary because that's excessive and you don't need it copywriting. Like simple is better.
Right. Very interesting perspective.